Nighttime skies falling over Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Boston Red Sox. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. David Price will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Here's Michael Brantley. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Number 23.
First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
Bradley patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one man worth focusing on is EDWIN ENCARNACION, EDWIN as they call him. This guy's hitting over 450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Now the first pitch here from Price. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, for a switch hitter to take the pitch and hit it the other way, whether it's a fastball, changeup, or curveball, that is a lot of work and dedication from both sides of the plate.
EDWIN ENCARNACION now. He enters this one 2nd in the American League in round trippers. Lays off 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's a hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 from Price. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Come on, turn the double.
Here's the 2-1 from Price. Check swing grounder to the right side. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. Now at the plate, Chris Colabello. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back in standing. The 0-1 delivery. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Come on, guys, turn 2.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 8 home runs and 25 driven in. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line foul off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Don't let him score now.
Now Price is 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Cleveland nothing. Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Josh Tomlin is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, I look at his stat line, Matt. I look at his whip, and it's just above league average, and that tells me he struggles just a little bit this year. If he can keep runners off the base paths and not pile up a lot more than maybe the 1 or a little bit above an inning, then he's got a chance to win. So keeping the traffic limited is the key to his success in this game.
Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games. In there, and it's even at 1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Stepping up to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit to third. Dominguez scoops it up. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. His history with Josh Tomlin, 1 for 6. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So with 2 out, that means Hanley Ramirez will also get an opportunity here.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He comes in currently 2nd on the team in home runs. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Here's the 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Matt Dominguez. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Dominguez.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Three 3-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit back up the middle. Pedroia dives. What a stop. Got him. So an excellent play at second base for a team that's done well defensively all year as we take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team fielding percentage. And right now the Red Sox are the best around as they top the AL in that department. Into the box now, Brandon Guyer. Lifetime versus David Price. 4 for 14. He also has 1 home run. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. Bogart's on the slide. How about that?
Batting eighth, center fielder, Austin.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. Stepping into the box, Eric Gonzalez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
And that's off his leg on the mound.
I don't care how hard you're throwing. You get that ball down there. He just dropped the barrel and it jumped off the bat. Nice hitting on a tough pitch.
Michael Brantley.
Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Benintendi is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Indians strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Currently with the third best home run total on the ball club.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Nope. Too low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Bradley waits on the 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. It's getting hot.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
The 0-1 pitch. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting
And I
seven.
look down at shortstop and I see Francisco Lindor, and I wonder, man, those little white pearls he's got, he loves his teeth. He actually talked about being a dentist. That's why his hands are so good. Nobody's going to bounce up and hit his teeth. He's going to catch everything.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Ready with the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And that's over. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And now with first and third, 1 out, a lot can happen here. This at bat could really determine the whole course of the rest of this inning.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a curveball right on the corner. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Ready now, Tucker Barnhart. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Slice down the left side, but foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready with the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We've played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Indians nothing. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
Let's go, guys.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here's Price now on 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Another one sent foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10. Designated hitter.
Ready for another chance. EDWIN Encarnacion. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman, Chris Colabello.
Digging in to try it again. Chris Colabello, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jose Ramirez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Gonzalez is up with it, and he's retired here, 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. One gone here in the Boston third, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 2 out, nobody on. To third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 1-0. Into the box, Yan Gomes. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Yan Gomes.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-0 now to Gomes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
2 balls, no strikes.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 2-1 from Price. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now another 2-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's the third baseman, Matt Dominguez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
That's foul.
One and 2. Here it comes. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Brandon Geyer. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. It remains 1-0. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus
Leading
far.
up the 4th inning, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. One and one, here it comes. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And there he goes towards second. Now a changeup is bounced to second, and he's set down 1 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now batting, Pablo Sandoval. A base hit in his first trip. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Gomes gathers it, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
1 out away from stranding that runner on 3rd. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
Ready with the 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
So stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored.
Well, Matt, that base hit right there is his 100th RBI of his career. So that's a nice milestone that he won't forget soon.
Ramirez.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Little dribbler back at him. He'll come to the plate with it, and they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We played 4 full. The Red Sox are out in front 2-0. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Austin Jackson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to 3rd. Ramirez is up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Eric Gonzalez.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Betts has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ready for another shot now. Dustin Pedroia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Red Sox go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Striding in once again, Francisco
Leading off for the
Lindor.
Indians,
He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Francisco
And now Boston's
Lindor.
bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough two-seamer to hit right there. Usually that two-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for it.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Hit out towards second. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The batter, number 10. Designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here's Price now on 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. The 2-2 coming now from Price. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a liner. Foul. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Chris Colabello. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Cut fastball taken for strike one. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Gonzalez is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And that misses, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Dominguez is calling for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pablo.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Price ready with the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 from Price. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman, Matt Dominguez.
Ready once again, Matt Dominguez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now the first pitch here from Price. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Price still working on the shutout through 6 1/3. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Bogarts, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Cleveland, right fielder, Brandon Geyer.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Geyer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here's Price now on 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. The pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Kyle Crockett gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Kyle Crockett.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Andrew Benintendi.
A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
1 out, nobody on. high in the air out towards shallow right. Geyer will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Geyer moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're up 2-0. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Austin Jackson.
First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
No strike.
The 2-0 on the way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Oh, that ball just barely stayed fair over the third base bag. Well, nice job by the left fielder, cutting that ball off and holding him to first base on a single.
Chris Young will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 32, Chris Young.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 24. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
From the stretch, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
1-0 count. Here it is. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Grounded to first. Ramirez fields it cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting. Shortstop.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch to third. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
The batter, number 10.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Carson Smith enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. EDWIN Encarnacion will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
0-1 count. Here it comes. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Cold strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a sinker. Called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Indians forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Boston's out in front 2-1. Boone Logan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Boone Logan.
Jason Kipnis will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Dustin Pedroia.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
D-Rock.
1-2.
Wait for the pitch.
1-2. Here it comes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now in the box, Mookie Betts. He was a double play victim last time around. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away.
1-2.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So coming to the plate, Hanley Ramirez. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Andrew Miller is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's hitless in 6 tries. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Geyer over to his right, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
You're already down a couple runs already. You got 2nd and 3rd. This is a critical situation. It's absolutely imperative that they get the out right here. You can't allow any more runs if you want to win this game.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. And this one gets away. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing. But that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
Runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 gone. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and a couple of men left. 9th inning coming up. The Red Sox lead it 4-1. The historic Old State House here in Boston. Welcome back to baseball here at Fenway Park. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Into the box now, Chris Colabello. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Way out in front.
1-2.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that misses. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is to make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Now to the plate, Matt Dominguez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. Bogart's on the slide. To second for 1. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. David Price earned his 9th win of the year. Josh Tomlin is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Craig Kimbrell closes the door for the save, his 33rd of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.